when you're done being clumsy. And with this clumsy, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome to another Smite lore reading. We're gonna take things down a little bit, going from the heavy into the nice and gentle, and we're gonna read yourselves a nice little end of the years. Though by the time you see this, it's probably way after. I might be a little late to the party, but we'll see. So this is a Smite lore reading for you guys. This is called Celestial Axis. This is from the Yuletide quest in Smite. The stars were falling, or maybe it was the whole sky sliding into the sea. Gilgamesh couldn't be sure. Either way, it wasn't a good sign. He turned away from the opening in the roof of Tiamat's temple palace and looked at Neith. Something has changed, he said. No, this has been coming for some time. The world is a castle of sand, and it can resist the tide for so long. What you see is the crest of the final wave that will wash all this away. And us with it, Gilgamesh said. Unless you help me stop her. Neith shook her head. That I will not do. We have striven against the order of things for so long that it has become a part in our hands. In defying the world cycle, the gods have condemned the world to an oblivion from which there is no rebirth. All must be as it was, else it will not be again. And you think Tiamat is the one to put it right. She was there at the beginning. She knows what must be done. Are you certain of that? Gilgamesh looked up at the stars again, watching them run like raindrops across the roof of the sky. Because from all that I know of her, wisdom is not her preeminent among her virtues. The same might be said of you, Neith said. Gilgamesh frowned. Yes, I am no sage, but I am wise enough to know that I do not have the answers. Else I would not have come here with empty hands and an open mind. I would have come here with sword and fire, and as my gods demanded. Gods can be wrong, so I have come to understand. Which is why I ask you again, are you certain? Neith did not reply immediately. Gilgamesh looked past her to where Zeus and the others stood in an uneasy standoff with Morgan Le Fay and the rest of Tiamat's allies. In terms of raw power, Gilgamesh's side was somewhat outmatched. Tiamat had attracted some of the oldest and strongest of the primordial deities to her side. That alone told him that there was something to what Neith was saying. From what he had learned by talking to Bellona and the others, the older gods rarely took part in the squabbles of their younger kin. But of late they had been seen more often. Some had shaken off the torpor to match themselves against Cthulhu's madness. Others had been disturbed by the destruction of the World Tree, or Hades' attempt to bind the fury of Ragnarok. Regardless, they all seemed to be of one mind in this matter. Even Oleron hesitated to stand against Tiamat, as if some inner voice was telling him it was the wrong thing to do. It was only the younger gods who saw her as a threat, or else those who had fought her before, but of the latter, none had dared reveal themselves. Instead, they had sent Gilgamesh to wage war on their behalf. It's war. Always war. He had fought his share of wars against man, monster, and god. Always striving, always yearning for the ultimate victory, the one that would see him elevated to his rightful place in the heavens. But now, standing among the gods, he wondered whether he was not better off as he was, if he was to become a god. He would be a different sort, one less prone to the mistakes of his predecessors. Bless you. Sorry, dog sneezed. He caught Mulan's eye, and the goddess gave him an encouraging nod. He returned it and straightened as Neithla had at last found her voice. Something must change. She is the one with the power to do so. She is the oldest from before the cycle. But it was her actions which set it into motion. Therefore, it must be she who repairs it. So, interesting thought if you think about it. This is a quick little one. I'll make sure I'll leave you guys links to the other lore readings, see how it ties in. But with that being said, we are at the end of a quick. It was just like I said, a little quick one. We are at the end of an era. The new season is going to be coming soon. There's going to be new gods, possibly new mechanics that we may have to be worried about coming next year. But these have been fun. I really do like doing these. I think I definitely am going to do these again next year or this year, depending on when you're watching this. So, I hope with that being said, I hope everybody had a safe holiday and especially a safe new year. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, everyone, and have yourselves a great holiday.